Hello and welcome. We just tested out our new show intro. We don't think it worked the way it was supposed to.
No,
but
I wouldn't say so.
I wouldn't say so either, but I mean, it sounded fun.
Yeah.
I liked what I did here. I think it was something on our end.
Probably.
Perhaps, but when is it not?
Yeah,
Anyway.
we messed up that recording quite a lot.
Quite a bit. We were actually late to recording that show intro, fun fact.
Yeah.
We were watching Annie.
Yeah, we were so into it. I
was the
remember
new
looking
one.
at my phone. We were scheduled to go at 5:30. I look at my phone,
Yeah.
it's 5:35, and we are still watching Annie.
And we just finished Annie. I ran into my room
In a
and
panic.
to see several texts being like, "Where are you?" And I was watching Annie. That's where I was.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
Well, while we're on the topic of horror movies, such as
Mm-hmm.
Annie,
That movie gave me nightmares.
yeah,
I couldn't sleep that night.
I barely could.
The dog.
Yeah, I was hearing Annie's voice. I was
Yes.
hearing the songs, and I was very frightened.
Yes. No, I was imagining. Well, they didn't do this in the new one. I was, in the old one where she like dangles over a bridge.
I sure do.
That was me in my dreams. I was Annie. I was Ginger. I think that was the
Yeah.
scarier part.
And Daddy Warbucks saved your life.
Yes. No, it was actually FDR
Yes.
in the wheelchair. He came
Yeah,
out.
he
went
rolled all the way up.
He went really fast and went up the bridge.
Yeah.
So on the topic of horror movies, this week's theme is just, I don't even think I wrote a clever name for this week.
It's just horror. We're
It's-
talking about horror movies.
We're talking about horror movies. We're playing songs either that are like kind of spooky, from horror movies, vaguely
Spooky vibes.
spooky vibes. This time we're actually gonna play it low,
Yeah.
I think.
We're going to try our best.
We're gonna try our darndest, and then I'm gonna watch back the recording when I edit the archive, and I'll be like, oh no.
No, it's okay. We're going to do it. We're learning.
Let's just get into it. You know what?
Let's do it.
This is our first. Listen. We're only on show 5. Cut us some
Yeah.
slack. We're new. We did win show of the week.
We're
for our
just
second show.
teenage girls. We did do
So
that.
we're doing something right,
We are.
I think.
At least we
killing
did
it.
that week.
Yes.
All right, let's get into
Let's
it.
get
Let's
into
play
it.
some music.
All right. What are we starting with? I forgot.
It
Let's
is
check.
Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell.
All right. This is perfect way to start. I fear.
Perfect. Very horror. I
Very
love this
spooky.
song. So spooky.
All right. Let's get into it. Let's go for
play
it. Am I gonna press the right button? No, I'm not. I used to have. Do you know like those when you go to like TJ Maxx and they have those little like plush things you press a button on and they sing a little song and like it's a little like robot and dances. Do you know? It's like
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I used to
an
have
image in my
one,
mind.
and it was an owl, and it would play this song, but it was like a parody of it.
Like
and
an
I
owl
used to-
singing it.
It was an owl singing it, but
That's
it
so
was
fire.
about somebody watching the owl to take his Halloween candy,
No.
and I used to play that thing all the time. I think I played it so much the battery broke.
That's really funny.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't blame you.
it's a really good song.
So good. Yeah, it's very... It's giving very slasher vibes.
Yes.
And I think that's why I love it.
Yes, I feel like a final girl, like running around aimlessly.
Definitely.
If you were, I think we've had this conversation before, but I think we need to air it out to the masses.
I think we do.
If you were, I know your answer, but we gotta air it.
Yeah, we gotta.
If you were in a slasher movie, what would be your role? You can't be like, I'm the killer. No, I wouldn't be the killer regardless. I don't think.
I think I would be a really bad killer.
I think
I
would
would
like.
be like the killer in Scary Movie when he's crouching behind the couch and he's like, "Where am I?" and he's
"Where am
giggling
I?"
and kicking his feet.
Yes.
That's me.
Yes. Yes.
But me in a horror movie, I feel like I would be the comedic relief. That's like pretty dumb
Right.
and not good at all,
Right.
and somehow makes it to the end. But it's like the scene where everyone's celebrating because they won. They beat
you
the killer.
Basically,
and
just
then,
talking about scary movie, right? Well, not. Well,
pretty
they're not
much.
celebrate. Yeah.
But hold on.
I'm holding on.
You cut me off.
Sorry, I thought I got excited.
But it's the scene where everyone's celebrating, and then the killer rises from the dead,
And,
and,
like,
then his last kill is me.
Right.
And then I die, and then everyone's like, "Oops."
and then they actually take down the killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it just opens up for a sequel.
Or I just somehow live.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of the same way. I think I'd do pretty good. I think I'd make it relatively far. Would not be a final girl.
No,
I
I don't
don't-
think either of us are.
No. I think I would like die in a really stupid way. Like, I would have one of those kills that people would talk about online being like, ooh, do you remember how Taylor died in this movie? Because it was so weird.
You might be, no offense, you might be the first kill. Like,
no, but like
running through the forest and they're tripping over everything and they're like,
no, but like
really just messing up. But
no,
also,
but
it's not your fault because you're the first kill.
Yeah, like, I accept that. I accept being, because, like, first kill, but it's not my fault because we don't know what's happening yet, is better than me just being dumb. Because I don't think I would be dumb enough where I just, like, open myself to being killed. I think I would be, like, the first, like, a shock. You know, in, like, well, also, let me preface this whole show. We're gonna be spoiling, like, every horror movie known to man.
Yeah.
So just be prepared. This is, you know, in Hereditary, where they're driving and her head just goes clean off. That would be like me, but like less cool. Like I would be like a shock death that sticks with you, but I don't think it would. I would definitely be like first, or like it wouldn't be as cool.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel that. Yeah,
I would not be I would be I like me playing Among Us. That's like what I feel like. I get really scared playing. I get like really stressed out playing Among Us.
I'm really bad.
You're
at it.
Yeah, no offense. I just don't think you're good at many video games in general.
Ouch.
You got Stardew Valley.
I'm so good.
You're pretty cracked at Minecraft too.
Yeah.
But
pretty much.
Am I wrong?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What's your favorite slasher movie?
Favorite slasher movie? I don't know. Well, I know what yours is.
You might not. Maybe I'm gonna switch it up.
No,
what's yours?
I'm trying to think. Probably. I don't know. Friday the 13th is basic, but like, I don't know.
It's valid.
It's basic and iconic for a reason.
It is, yeah.
Really good movie.
All the like classic slasher movies are my favorite.
Yes. Also, there's one. Never mind. It just slipped my mind. I had one and now I lost it.
It's okay.
Never mind. I was gonna say Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. That's not a slasher movie. I just think it's a really dumb movie.
I haven't seen it, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. What's yours? Let me see if I'm surprised.
It's Scream.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't see that. I couldn't see that coming.
But
that's crazy.
Friday the 13th is a great one. I mean, all of them are amazing. Yeah. I really like. My favorite of the classics is definitely Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's genuinely a really scary concept.
Yes, I agree.
And I'm honestly not a big fan of modern day horror movies because I don't think they're that scary. Because they're always they're so far out there that it's not even scary.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. Like, I think, like, I don't know, something like, I haven't seen it. I just know what happens. Mm-hmm. This is a really good song.
It is.
Love this
amazing.
Song.
Yeah.
Like, Get Out. I haven't watched it for my own personal reasons, but I do know everything that happens. Something like that, where it's, like, people putting their brains into other people's bodies.
Oh, I have no idea if that happened.
Yeah. It's, like, white people putting their brains into black people's bodies.
All right.
Yes.
Cool.
Like, stuff like that, and, like, I don't know, Happy Death Day, where it's, like, Groundhog Day with a murderer.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Like, that is so far out there where I'm not scared, but I just miss when, like, horror or whatever was so grounded that, or, like, it's just like, the core concept is so scary.
Yeah. Like, Nightmare on Elm Street is genuinely terrifying.
Genuinely a terrifying concept.
Yeah. And I like when it's more realistic. I feel like that's the only time I get scared.
Like, I think
one of the only
no, you go first.
Like, recent horror movies that I've actually thoroughly enjoyed is The Black Phone.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that one?
I have. I really like that concept.
Great.
It's a really cool,
it's like
concept.
It still has those, like, supernatural aspects.
Yes.
So do a lot of them.
Well, yeah.
But it's still grounded and it feels, like, plausible. I think that's the main thing that I want in horror.
Yeah. Because, like, my thing with horror movies, like, I like the genre a lot. That's why we're even talking about it. But, like, modern ones, I can still thoroughly enjoy them, but I won't be scared. But, like, I don't know. Well, I also just like the dumb ones, too. But
I thoroughly love the dumb ones.
Yeah, you need a good dumb horror movie. You just gotta have fun sometimes.
Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah. I was gonna say one movie, but I'm gonna save that for when we actually get to the song we put on for it.
Oh, yep, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, foreshadowing.
Yep.
I just think like horror movies like are missing a like I don't know. I don't even like I know a lot of them now are about like technology and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I mean, Spree was really dumb. That's you know that do you know Spree?
I do.
Have you seen it?
I have.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It
And
is-
that's not the kind of dumb horror movie I want to watch.
Yeah, well,
I
because
want
that's
a
like
dumb one, but not like that.
yeah, that's like it. Like I think it's dumb,
Yeah.
but like I don't think it wanted to be taken a little seriously. I also like when they don't take themselves when they know it's a stupid
Yeah.
concept.
When they know it's bad and they go with it and they make it worse, that's I think my favorite genre of anything.
Yes, it's so fun. I just like I don't know. I don't think of more. Well, is the Birds technically a horror movie?
Yes, it's like one of the first.
Yes.
It would not be considered a horror movie
Well,
by
like today's standards, but like when it was made,
it's definitely
yes,
a horror movie.
yes.
It's one
Okay.
of those first.
I watched The Birds with Rian, what, 2 weeks ago? Week ago?
Yeah, like a week ago.
Yeah, for the first time.
I made her.
Yeah, I sitting on the couch, upset, and she was like, "You want to watch a movie? Let's watch The Birds." And I
Yep.
was like, and it cheered me up. It worked.
It's genuinely great.
It is a good movie. Like I had a good time.
I had a film assignment to just watch any movie and talk about it. And I talked about that, and it's such a good movie.
Yeah.
Alfred Hitchcock, 8 again. Psycho, great.
Psycho. Yeah. This is like a general thing with any movie for me, and I've said this every single time. Not every single time, but a lot when we watch movies together. I live for imperfect special effects and practical effects. I love it. I am so tired of hyper-realistic CGI and
Me
practical
too.
effects. Give me something
Amen.
fun. Like The Birds, that was so funny. Sometimes when it was just, it's just, I miss it. And like, I think I really went into detail with this when we were watching Harry Potter 2, when we were watching the second Harry Potter movie.
Yeah.
Because that's like, I don't know, bring back the Uncanny Valley, bring back Polar Express. That's a horror movie.
That is a horror movie.
That's really scary.
Yeah.
I also love when things are scary and not on purpose, such
Yes, I love that.
as so funny. I also, what else do I like about bad horror? I also, this is with going back to horror, I love practical gore, and like I love it when they actually get like a prop master in or like a good FX artist to do like really sick makeup or like costuming.
Good makeup is
Yes.
amazing.
Like I love it when it's that instead of like, oh, we just use CGI to edit to make their.
I feel like it makes it more real, especially when the actors know, because you can feel like
Yes.
in It.
Yes.
That's amazing, and
Yes.
I love how the kids were so young and
they were scared.
Pennywise, they never saw him
Yeah.
before the
That-
first
that-
scene that they were introduced.
Yes,
That's
with
my
it was the
favorite.
projector, right? I believe.
The what?
When the kids were seeing it on the projector. Was
No,
that
the
scene?
first scene
I
they
can't
saw
remember.
him was when they were in the house,
Right.
and he
okay.
attacks them.
Right,
That's
right,
the first time they ever saw him.
Right.
Him in full makeup.
This is also a good song. My friend put on the Ritz. She did a dance routine to this song. So whenever I listen to this, I think of me in the theater, in the audience, watching her do a dance to Put on the Ritz. Very
solid.
very unrelated.
Yeah.
Our friendship did not end well, so that's a horror story in of itself. But yeah, I love like practical stuff. I think I could nerd out about it, but it's really cool. And I love seeing the lengths that people like FX artists, makeup artists go to make something look real. Like the Five Nights of, I know you haven't seen it, Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'm going to make you watch it at some point.
All right, I'm down.
The stars just have to align and we will watch it.
Yeah.
The
I'm
animatronics, they're real. But that's not CGI.
They made it?
They built them.
That's great.
It's so cool. I love that. I love puppetry. I love animatronics. Like, bring it back.
I also love the subtle work that like
Yes.
makeup artists do when
Yes.
it's just like subtle that you don't even realize it. Love that.
Like,
just like even to make someone look like sleep deprived.
yeah, or to make someone look older or anything.
It's amazing. They do such good work, and it really elevates the like the movie, and you don't even realize it. I love it so much.
Like it's underappreciated art, I think.
Definitely.
FX
It is
artists.
art.
It 100% is art, and I think it needs more appreciation. Anything, there's so many parts of like film, even beyond horror movies, that need more appreciation.
Yes.
Like makeup,
like
FX,
the sound effects.
sound effects, absolutely.
The work that people do, because like nothing that you hear on film
is actually happening on. It's like
it's people making it.
It's so cool.
Even just them walking, like it's so cool.
This is more to like animation side, but voice actors. I think I did mention this in the Rated G for Ghost Heart episode,
Yeah.
but I think genuine voice actors, not just like celebrity cameos, are so underappreciated.
Yes.
Like people can name so many celebrities, but they can't name voice actors who voiced like. I mean, neither could I, so I'm a part of the problem. But
Yeah, but like these classic, like I don't know, I can't think of any.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I can't think of any either, but like, so I'm proving my own point.
They deserve the hype.
They deserve the hype because it's so impressive. And I mean, we did find out Velma from the live-action Scooby-Doo movie voices Wendy from Gravity Falls.
We did. That was a shock.
That was. I mean, but the more I listen to it, then I hear it.
Yeah.
Like I get it.
Definitely.
The only exception, well, not only, is Danny DeVito as the Lorax.
Yeah, Danny DeVito is an exception
To anything. He could do whatever. He could kill somebody. I wouldn't care.
I was just about to say that, and I didn't see anything. I ain't no snitch.
I'm turning around. I'm gonna look at him, and I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, a murderer. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I know you from It's Always Sunny. Like,
yeah, I'm
keeping the peace.
Yep.
I'm like, I didn't see. You go do it again.
Yeah.
For all I care.
Oh, what was that? I didn't even see.
Yeah. Oh,
was there
you
somebody
were
here before? I didn't see him.
That body on the ground? Must have been there when we got here.
Is it a bird?
It's like when I saw a dead body in the woods that one time. I was like 8. I was at a park, and there was a dead body in the woods. Pretty cool.
Allegedly.
Huh?
Allegedly.
He was just resting.
Yeah.
Yes. And he was, that was pretty cool. I still go to that park. They have a really good food truck event there. And I get really good grilled cheese. So if you ever find yourself in alleged dead body in the woods park, go to the food truck event.
All right, I will keep that in
You gotta
mind.
check it out.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to think of, wait, what were you gonna say?
I don't know.
I was gonna say, I'm still thinking about it and like any Stephen King movie. That's a whole can of worms that we can go
love
into.
Stephen King.
Me too.
Everything by him.
Yes. I think. What's your favorite Stephen King movie?
Stephen King movie?
Like
or Stephen
adaptation.
King horror movie.
I would say horror. Let's limit it. Let's do horror movie.
Limit it? Ooh.
Let's stay on theme. And it would also hopefully make it easier.
Very actually tough. Well, I mean, this is tough because The Shining is absolutely incredible. It's
Incredible
such a
movie.
great movie.
Just in general, even beyond horror, it's an incredible movie.
Yeah, definitely. But I don't think it is my favorite. I mean,
Totally
I'm
fair.
totally a fan of. I think my favorite is psychological thriller. Anything that's a psychological thriller,
love
I'm
psychological
watching it
thriller.
and I'm probably loving it.
Yes.
I love The Shining, but as a book adaptation,
Right.
it's quite terrible.
Yes.
And I hate the way that they portrayed
We did have
the mom.
Yes.
in it.
I think we had, it was not on the air, but we had a conversation, you and I, about book adaptations and who did it better. And I think we did settle on that The Shining book versus movie, the book is better.
So much better.
Way better. But I think I don't remember if we did agree on this or if I'm just making it up. I think we did settle that for it. I personally like the movies more just because of some of the things we can't discuss in the book.
Yeah, the book dragged on a lot, and they did a really good adaptation.
I just genuinely, the cast was great.
For both
Because
adaptations
they asked for the first one, they asked the child actors like who they wanted to play their older selves.
Oh, yeah, they did, and that they got him.
They did a
But
good
I also
job.
meant the 80s version.
Oh, yes, that too,
Also
of
a
course.
great
80s one is
movie.
also really good. So I just think, like, if both the newer one, I don't remember what year it came out, but the newer ones...
16, I believe.
2016? That sounds right. The 2016 one and the 80s one, both of those, I enjoyed them more than the book.
Yeah, the books, it's amazing, but it's kind of a drag at some points.
It's a kind of a drag, and
It's
then there's
slow
some
and
parts
it's
that don't
weird.
hold up, like, at all.
Yeah,
So.
for sure. No, I understand.
Yeah.
There is, I'm going to go back, and I'm going to say my favorite. One, they did, this is probably the most accurate book-to-movie adaptation that, like, Stephen King has ever done.
Yeah.
It's Misery.
I don't know if I've seen it.
It's amazing. Do you want a little plot synopsis?
Yes, go for it.
It's about a crazy fan, this woman. She stalks her favorite author and kidnaps him and pretty much threatens his life and makes him rewrite his story because he killed off, like, her favorite character. And she threatened him, and she was like, rewrite it because he shouldn't die.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's
I think I've heard of it before.
it's amazing.
I
It
have
is-
not seen it, but I have
Definitely
heard
watch
of
it.
it.
They did it justice, for sure. And it's actually the only Stephen King movie adaptation that has ever won an Oscar. Which I
Really?
think is criminal.
Well, that is criminal.
Like,
That's,
this movie totally deserved it, but the fact that
a lot
Green
of
Mile, Shawshank,
I
Stand
can't-
By Me has never won. Outrageous.
that's actually wild.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously deserved the one Oscar, but deserves way more than that.
Yeah, and it was for Best Actress, which, very fair. She was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But other movies should have
Right.
won as well. But also, Shawshank is, I understand, because they were nomination for Best Picture. Forrest Gump won it because it's Forrest Gump.
It's Forrest Gump. Yeah, that
Any
makes
other
sense.
year they would have won.
Yeah, if it wasn't against literally Forrest Gump, it probably would have taken it.
Yeah, but Green Mile wasn't even a nomination for Best Picture.
That's crazy.
And if you
I
haven't seen
just
that
think,
movie,
like-
watch it. Rips your soul out.
Yeah, I just think that I want to get this all done quickly because I would love to talk about this song and the movie. I think that, like, horror movies in general just get robbed at the Oscars or anything.
Yeah.
But holding that thought, because I want to talk about how much I love this movie and this song,
Yeah.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space. So good. I love it. Everything about it, it's so campy, it's so fun. I will have a good time. I love the props are so good. The popcorn
Amazing.
gun. That was the
So
most expensive.
stupid.
It was the most expensive thing in the whole movie. It was making that gun. And I think it was worth it.
I'm not shocked, but hey, it's worth it.
I think my favorite scene that I think about all the time is when it's the shadow puppets and it, like, he makes, like, a dinosaur and, like, eats the people. That's so
On the
good.
wall. I love it.
It's so creative. I think, like, it's so dumb. It's so cheesy and, like, such a far out there concept. I love it. I love it because they make it work. Like, they know it's kind of crazy and out there, but they have so much material. They're so clever with the kills, with the props, with the everything.
Yeah, definitely. I love a good campy horror movie.
Yes.
While we're on the topic, I've never met any person who's watched Sleepaway Camp that's like a teenager. I bring it up to most people I know.
That's crazy.
And you're the first person I met that has watched it. Thank you for that one.
Of course, I got you, man.
Love that movie.
So good.
So bad.
It's so bad, but it's so good, and
Yep.
I love it.
Great one.
It knows what it's doing.
It's it's out there, but like it's supposed to be.
Yeah, like it's that's why I like it, because it set out knowing what it wanted to do,
And it did
and
it.
it did a great job at it too. Like,
Yeah.
I have a blast watching it. I love that movie.
Really, really good.
I think we need to watch it. So.
Okay. Another one, Leprechaun.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love that movie.
Or, like, I think there's, like, I'm kind of going back a little bit, but a fine line between something like Leprechaun and Sleepaway Camp and all that we just said. and the Killer Clowns, and then like Free or something like Night Swim. Do you know Night Swim?
I don't know Night Swim.
Literally, all Night Swim is a haunted swimming pool. It's so bad. It is so bad. Like, it's a dumb concept that takes itself too seriously. Like, they are like horrified of this haunted pool, and like in the trailer, I haven't seen it. It's horrible. Well, actually, I did watch it. I just didn't pay attention. But in the trailer, the main kill they highlighted was they were like doing Marco Polo, and then at the end, like a demonic voice says Polo and kills her. But they take it so seriously. Like, if they did it in a stupid way, it would have been so funny, and it would have been so much better.
I feel like there's a very fine line between a really dumb horror movie and a horror movie that's dumb. Exactly. That's the best way to put it. I think. And I don't know. There's just something about like Leprechaun.
It's so There's also
those movies.
A particular movie series I don't think we can talk about on the air.
Oh, no, you're talking about.
It's Evil.
Oh, we can't talk about that.
We can't, but if you go on our Letterboxd and you see my list of movies that Regan and I need to watch together.
It's called The Boys.
It's called The Boys, is what the list is called. It'll be the first 8 movies.
Yep.
You'll know it when you see it. It's hard to miss.
It's evil something.
Yes. Evil
Something's
vase.
evil.
Evil vase.
Pretty much. It's a vase.
Yes. For
it's
sure.
a glass object.
That's evil.
Yes.
Very.
And there's 9 movies?
I think it might be 8. Let me see.
Either 8 or 9, because I don't know if you put the first movie, because we watched it.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them.
Let me see. Because now this is going to bother me.
It also has...
There is 8.
Okay. It also has something to do with the numbers 420.
Yes. So use your imaginations.
Yep. Use your context clues.
Yes. Not to interrupt the conversation, but if we backtrack to that owl I was talking about before that's saying somebody's watching me, my mom, who's listening, hi Mom, sent me a video of the owl singing the song.
Yay.
So I will show you that after the show. That's
amazing. I'm so excited.
Yes, I'm so psyched to watch it. What was I gonna go back to? There was a movie that was on. Hold on, I gotta open Letterboxd. Nate, like, count how many times one of us opens Letterboxd during one of these shows.
Are we at 2?
Yes, and it's probably gonna go up more. We'll see. Hold on, no one freak out.
But my headphone.
Okay, hold on, I'm finding it. And also, if the music is not playing,
that's our bad.
That's okay. That is our fault, and we're trying to figure it out. Oh, never mind, I got it. Don't freak out. Fixed it. Anyway, let me try to find the movie that I was thinking of. Have you seen Gerald's Game?
Haven't.
Really?
But it's Stephen King.
Yes.
I should.
I think that might be... It's a weird pick, but I think that might be one of my favorite Stephen King movies. I fear. It's like kind of weird, and you have to be in like the right mindset to watch it, but it's really good. The messaging is kind of on the nose, like the theme is kind of on the nose. But
that's not always a bad thing.
I enjoyed it. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it might not be my thing when it comes to my favorite movies. It's not necessarily like a amazing movie or a perfect movie. It's what sticks to me the most.
Yeah.
And this movie has stuck with me for years. Like
that's great.
So, I mean, so did The Visit. So I don't know what that tells you about me. That is a crazy movie. Crazy movie.
Yeah.
The grandma running around, scuttling about
under the house. That's my favorite scene.
Yes, that is so funny. See,
it's hilarious.
That's
a dumb movie. Right
that is
there.
a dumb movie, but I think I had a good time. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my god, this song. Psycho Killer. Such a
Classic
good song.
slasher as
Yes.
well.
I just love this band in general, I think. I love Talking Heads.
Yeah, me as well.
What's your favorite Talking Heads song, if you had to, not to put you on the spot, but if you had to do, like...
I don't know off the top of my head. It might be Psycho Killer.
I was gonna say mine is probably Psycho Killer or Once in a Lifetime.
That's a good one.
I had a phase where I just listened to Once in a Lifetime, like, over and over. I loved it. I still do, but...
That's valid.
Really good. If you... Hold on. You've never played Dead by Daylight, have you?
No, I don't know what that is.
I think you... Well... You don't play video games, but it's, like... I don't know how to explain it. It's, like, basically just, like, a horror survival game where, like, 4-ish players are, like, the survivors, and they have to go, like, fix a car to escape the area, and then one person is a killer. And there's a bunch of original, like, characters made for the game. There's also a bunch of, like, actual horror movie icons in it. It's super sick. I was gonna try to ask, like, if you could be, like... Actually, no. I'll ask it anyway. If you could be in, like, any horror movie, what would it be? Like, any universe, like, and you would have to, like, directly deal with the threat. Like, you're not just, like, some random Joe Schmo and, like, it. Like, you're in the thick of it.
Okay.
Death sentence no matter what, but, like, where would you rather, like... You can... If you don't have an answer, that's fine. I'm just curious.
My first answer is the evil blank that we can't talk about.
Absolutely. I was gonna say that, too.
Yes. But if I had to...
I would accept my fate if I was an evil blank.
Yeah,
Evil
I think
base.
I would wish for it.
I think I would go out and actively seek the evil base.
Yes, because of the evil world that they go into.
I love the evil world they go into. That is paradise.
Definitely, I think so.
Yes. The shark and the lips and the skeleton. Yeah. Those who know will know.
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
But to seriously answer your question, I actually really hard. I might.
You could name a couple. I don't care. I was probably gonna name a couple.
Because I don't know if I want to be that scared. Like, Nightmare on Elm Street is so cool, but I don't actually think I'd want that.
You don't want to, like, live with that.
No, that's actually very scary.
Yes.
And I couldn't fall asleep.
Yeah, ever.
No.
Yeah.
Probably Scream. I just love Scream.
You just love Scream.
Yeah. Or... I don't know. What's yours? I'll brainstorm.
Mine? Happy Death Day. I think it'd be kind of funny. Like, getting killed over and over. And, like, a Groundhog Day scenario. It'd be kind of fun. It wouldn't scare me because I would know it's coming. And I could actually, like... It's livable, I guess. Like, you can survive it. So.
Yeah.
Probably that. Or... Horrible answer, but Final Destination. I want to see what would happen to me.
That's a great one.
I want to see what would happen to me. You know?
Yeah. They're always bizarre.
I want to talk about Final Destination. I love these movies, this series.
Yes, me as well.
So good. What is first your favorite death in the whole series? Whole thing. Whole franchise. And then after that, if you had to, like, go through, like, this was your way to go, like, you had to die in one of these movies, which death would you pick? How would you want to go out? You can't just say get hit by a truck. Like, you have to pick one of them.
You know, I'm not the most well-versed on all the deaths, and I've only seen the first 2 movies.
That's okay, because I love the concept. I like how it's just, let's do some crazy deaths.
Yeah.
Let's just flex our creativity. I do need to watch the whole thing. Maybe that'll be a mission.
Yeah.
For this month.
I would have to say my favorite death, or maybe just the most memorable. I don't even know if this is correct.
Go for it.
But there's a scene at the end of the second one, I believe. And I don't remember who died.
That's okay.
What really
just
happened.
Just go for it.
But I know that there was, like, a barbecue.
Yes.
And something happened, and I remember, like, just limbs flying everywhere.
That's a good choice.
I want that to be me.
Yes.
It would leave a lasting imprint. I remember there was, like, a foot on, like, a table. I think that's really funny.
I think almost everybody who's seen and is, like, pretty knowledgeable of Final Destination has a death that's stuck with them so much so that it made them afraid of a certain thing.
The log trucks?
I was gonna say
never driving behind a log truck.
I was gonna say
ever in
log
my
truck
life.
was probably not my favorite, but the most memorable.
Definitely.
That and the tanning beds.
Yeah, the tanning beds is really good.
Tanning beds, really good. Horrific. I never want to do tanning beds. I mean, I didn't really want to anyway, but that was like, nope, never doing it.
Yeah. No, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
It's so... I really need to... I haven't seen those in a... I asked that question about which one is your favorite, but I also am not that well-versed on it. I just really like the concept.
I also remember watching a clip on YouTube
Yeah.
of when the girl doing gymnastics and she steps on a nail.
Stop.
That one's awful.
Anything with stepping on a nail will send chills down my spine. Like A
And then
Quiet
the girl
Place.
tacos backwards.
Yes. A Quiet
Ooh.
Place. That
Haven't seen
scene. You haven't seen A Quiet Place?
No.
Really?
I'm not a fan of... I don't like to watch a lot of those
I know, but
Netflix ones. I
Well-
haven't seen any of them.
there's three, actually. There's two and then a prequel. I'm just surprised because I feel like it was just like everywhere at one, like people just would not stop talking about it.
Yeah.
I
They
watched
talked
it.
about it, I just didn't want to watch it.
Yeah, I went to at my friend's house, I think, and then we allegedly, hypothetically, watched it on our laptop, and we definitely paid for it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we did a marathon. We watched both of them back to back. That scene with the nail, and then this is not a horror movie. We're jumping ahead 2 months. Home Alone.
Yes.
I can't watch it.
That's rough.
Something about it, like, it's just, I think it goes back to us saying we like realistic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or
You
not
can feel
like,
that pain.
Like, yeah, not like we like it, but like it resonates with us more.
Yeah, you can imagine it.
When I look at that, I can imagine myself doing that action and it sends chills down my spine. Like, I can't.
Yeah. I kind of have something similar.
Mm-hmm.
I will never watch The Ring.
Right.
Because I remember in the commercials, they would always have this scene of this girl pulling, like, this disgusting looking strand of hair out of her throat.
Ugh.
And it's like,
Ew.
it's like yards long.
Yeah.
And it makes me want to throw up everywhere. And I
can't
will not
do
watch
that.
the entire movie because I
can't
don't
do
want
that.
to see that scene.
Well, that's how I am with Get Out, but that's just because I'm like, I don't want to be like, I'm kind of edgy. I think I can handle horror and gore pretty well. Like,
Me as well.
I mean, I like horror movies, so like, I don't like get scared at the sight of a little bit of blood. Like one of our sweet mates, hi Hannah, if you're listening.
Love you.
Love you,
girl.
Hannah, but you can't even watch like Grey's Anatomy without getting scared. But that's okay. That's okay. Anyway, my one thing that I absolutely cannot do, it's like an end all, like I can't do it, is hypnosis.
Mm-hmm.
So like, never seen Get Out. I know what happens because I Googled it because I wanted so badly to watch it, but I can't.
Yeah.
So that, can't do that. And I can't do like, I did watch Late Night with the Devil, but I mean I skipped through like half of it.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
It was such a good concept, but it just was disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
They used AI for like a lot of it, for like the art, like
Wow.
which is a little sad. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was a cool concept at least. But yeah, I can't do that, and I can't do like animals dying.
Yeah. I'm with you. I will watch anything Stephen King. I'll read anything Stephen King.
Yes.
Not Cujo and not Pet Sematary. Never.
Refuse to touch Cujo. I know Pet Sematary. I know vaguely what happens.
Me too. I know exactly what happens in both of them. I'm never watching it. Can't do it.
I like know what happens in Cujo, but I have never gone out and looked for it because I can't do it.
Yeah.
That makes me so sad. I can't do it at all.
Nope. And I never will.
This is kind of in the same vein. What's the one with the car that's evil? Do you know what I'm talking about?
So there's two. Well, there's one, Maximum Overdrive. Every machine goes crazy.
That's not the one I'm
Christine
thinking
is the car.
Christine, yes. That's the one I'm thinking of.
They're both great.
Yes, I have not seen... Every Machine Goes Crazy, I have not seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen Christine. That is funny.
They're dumb. Really dumb.
That's
and they
why
know
I
it,
like
and they're
it.
amazing.
That's why I like it, because it's so stupid.
Great. Yeah.
Like, what other... There's this one horror movie about, like, pilgrim role players going to someone's house It's on, like, about, like, Thanksgiving horror movie where these, like, pilgrim impersonators go to these people's house and have, like, a Thanksgiving dinner, but they, like, poison everybody.
That's pretty cool.
It's so ridiculous. Like,
sounds good.
Completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I almost forgot one of my favorite, well, not favorite, but, like, iconic movies. What is it? Well, have you seen, The Menu?
I haven't. I know what it's about, and I think I know what happens.
You know how it ends?
Yeah.
I'll still make you watch it. If you want to, because I really like that.
I think I know how it ends.
That's the first movie I ever logged on Letterboxd.
That's so sick.
That and Hide and Seek. I really like that movie. It's not a good movie. It's like not like.
Also,
it's just so funny, and I like the concept of like the further, I won't spoil it because I want to make you watch it, but the further you get into it, the stupider and more unrealistic it gets. But like, this is like plot synopsis. The thought of like all of your in-laws trying to kill you, and you're just like, it's like, like when you like actually think about the scenario that the main character's in, and I've read like and watched like analyses on this movie because I love it so much. She only got out by luck. Like, statistically, even if she knew what was happening and was told like, hey, these people are gonna try to kill you, she would not survive.
Oh,
it's like
that's a bummer.
An unlivable scenario. Like, there's no way. It's not like something like The Purge where you can just like leave, or like, I don't know, Us. Like, there's no like how to survive this movie. You can't. It's like,
that's a bummer.
So it's so cool, and also it used a lot of practical effects instead of CGI, which I loved.
That is pretty sick. Have you seen, there's this really dumb, also not to jump 2 months ahead. It's called Black Christmas. Do you know it?
I know it. I have not seen it.
It's dumb. It's bad.
And I want to see it. Now I want to see it. What did we watch? We watched, it was kind of dumb, but like, no, it was dumb. The Babadook.
Yeah.
It was a little dumb.
It's a little dumb, but
stupid.
it's like, it's not bad.
I still had a fairly decent time watching it.
It's very on the nose, but
very on the nose.
I enjoyed it.
Yes. I'm trying to think of like last minute movies that I want to mention. Well, I briefly brought up Hereditary. Yeah. Hereditary and Midsommar are both really good. I watched Midsommar when I was working at Edible Arrangements, and I had to dip like 300 chocolate strawberries. Or like, no, it was 1,000. 300 was just one of the sets I had to do. I had to dip 1,000 strawberries in 7 hours. And I just sat there and I watched Midsommar, and like I was watching like the two old people like jump off a cliff while I was like making my pretty little white chocolate and chocolate strawberry arrangements. It was a good time.
That's a good time. Yeah.
Are there any movies that you feel we should mention?
I have a couple more.
Go for it. Let's hear it.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's only one horror movie that I've watched of like those Netflix ones.
Yes.
It's Before I Wake. Have you seen it?
No.
It's fine. It's like about this kid who every time he dreams, it comes true.
Oh, I've heard of it. I think I've read the synopsis because I considered watching it.
It was alright. I mean, it was like pretty standard, pretty much what you expect.
Right.
Kids have nightmares. But also it's like he got adopted by this couple who lost their kid.
Yes.
So you can kind of guess the entire plot. But, I mean, it was good. And also the reason I bring it up, because the actor who plays the little boy, Drake, is Jacob Tremblay.
Oh, really?
That kid is so good.
Really? Okay.
Have you seen Dr. Sleep?
Yes, I love Dr. Sleep. That's...
Baseball boy?
Yes. Oh
Dude.
my god.
Dude.
I didn't make the core connection.
Holy moly. That kid
Dr.
can
Sleep
act.
is really good.
Really good.
Really good.
That scene is...
It kind of drags a little bit in the movie,
It does.
but it's so good.
Yeah, it's like an alright movie. It doesn't live up to The Shining, but that's a hard ask.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. It went above and beyond what it was going to do, and it's self-contained. It went crazy.
Yeah, it was good. It was never going to be The Shining, and for what it wanted to do, it did it.
Yeah. Speaking of Netflix movies, this was a little bit different. We did this weekend, actually. We did the Black Mirror interactive Bandersnatch.
Yeah, we did. That was pretty fun.
It was a lot of fun. Regan did it, middle school?
Yeah, in middle school.
And I had never done it before, knew nothing about it. It was crazy.
It was fun.
It was
we
really
ate
fun.
It up. We got best ending first try.
We did get the best ending first try, in which, well, we made him the best game designer he could be, which meant killing his dad.
Yeah,
But
brutal.
very brutally. We also were like, we were smart with it. We thought ahead. We were like, we can't bury the dog. We can't bury it in the yard.
Yep, we were like, you gotta chop it up. I'm sorry.
Yep. Like we thought ahead.
Yep, we nailed it.
We never knew what happened to that one blonde guy. Who was that? Colin?
Colin. R.I.P. Colin, but where
did he go?
I jumped off the building, but where did he go?
I think did he just like glitch out of reality? What happened?
I think so.
I don't know. That was really fun.
It was so fun.
As a film minor, I kind of want to make a film like when I probably have to at some point in the same like an interactive type. I think that'd be really cool.
As a mechanical engineering major, I'll help.
You could join the comms department, announce a minor in film.
I could.
You could. You already started the requirements.
I have a film class.
You want to do it?
I just took it for fun.
Bad.
Yeah. I mean, film's pretty cool.
Pretty fun. It's not like we have a radio show on it or anything.
Nah.
We don't like it that much.
No, movies are kind of boring. I don't like watching them.
That's a little excessive.
Yeah. So another movie I like to watch. I was talking about psychological thrillers.
Yes.
Love every psychological thriller. But actually, I don't know if this is a psychological thriller, but I would say Silence of the Lambs is one of my favorite movies.
That is really good choice.
Yeah.
Really, really like that.
I also don't know if it's definitely a horror movie.
For sure.
Gotta be. I don't know what else it would be.
For sure.
But it's great, and I love it.
So good. I'm trying to think of, like, speedrun horror movies.
I have more.
My friend just texted me saying she's listening, and she's a big horror fan. Also a Scream fan. Hi, Gracie.
Hi. Great movie choice.
Great movie. We did look at your letterbox, and we were pointing out all the bangers you watched.
Yes. Another good franchise. The Saw franchise.
Yes.
I really like it.
What is your favorite Saw trap?
I mean, I feel like...
Or iconic, at least.
The one where there's 2 ice bombs.
Yes.
And...
Yes.
Yeah. Or the classic, the one with Amanda in the beginning.
Bear.
And the bear.
The reverse bear
Reverse
trap.
bear. That's pretty classic.
Shotgun Carnival? Or Carousel, whatever it's called. The shotgun, it, like, spins around.
The one that makes me want to, like, throw up is in the... I don't remember which one.
I wouldn't know the numbers.
Amanda has to go into the needle pit.
Ugh.
And
stop.
I know.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Ugh. That one's rough. That whole concept, that movie.
Yes.
That's plot twist
horrific.
in that movie is impeccable. I love it.
I think this is in Saw X, but this concept makes my skin crawl. The thing that sucks out your eyes, it's the 2 tubes.
Yep.
And it just goes.
Yep.
That's also a big thing. I'm so scared of my eyes falling out.
All right.
No, like, genuinely, like, my eyes.
I mean, that's scary.
So, like, the concept and also the poster is so sick where the tubes, like, intersect. This is such a good song to end on.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
So
Do you have any last minute? I mean, we have, like...
I do.
Some time to spare.
To go back to Stephen King, my boy. Children of the Corn.
Ooh, yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. I mean, that's another concept that is just...
Freaky.
Yeah. I mean,
I think creepy kids.
Chucky.
Like, yeah. My sister and I get compared to the Shining the twins a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's funny.
Yeah.
Did you ever dress up like them for Halloween?
No, but we posed at it one time. We were in a hotel hallway for my friend's birthday, and we took a picture in the hallway. It's pretty fun.
I went to the Overlook Hotel.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I drove by it. But I was...
You drove by it?
It's in Colorado.
Really?
Shout out Colorado.
I did tell you that I went to Montauk and I drove up to the old research facility where Stranger Things was inspired.
Super cool.
Really, really cool.
Yeah.
Kind of freaky, but it was really cool. I was very uneasy looking at it. It was freaky, but
yeah,
it was cool.
Yeah.
We also, I feel like this is going to end up being another episode we talk about it, or at least some focus. I saw the TV Glow.
Yeah.
We did watch that. Really, really good. Soundtrack, banger. Banger. Not to get too ahead of ourselves, but I did want to do an episode because Alex G does the score for both I Saw the TV Glow and We're All Going to the World's Fair. We just play Alex G music and talk about more spooky movies.
Fine.
If you insist.
Twist my arm.
You insist.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I caught everything. I think I kind of cooked.
Yeah, we did great.
Speaking of cooked, too many cooks. I told Regan I was gonna go watch a horror movie in my room. I watched Too Many Cooks, which is an Adult Swim like short film or something, where like I don't even remember. It was just like a parody of like Brady Bunch and Full House, and it just kept playing all these different people, and there was like a slasher in it. It was so dumb.
Yeah.
But I watched it.
Yeah. If we want to end on something, I'll talk about another short film that I watched.
Go for it.
I'm pretty sure this was Martin Scorsese's NYU short film, The Big Shave.
Yes, I saw that on your Letterboxd.
So funny, so good. I mean, it's just gore.
Yes.
It's just this dude shaving, and he doesn't do it right, and there's a lot of blood. And that's the short film.
I love like spooky short films. I need to make you watch. Well, I don't know. You might enjoy it. I don't know. Like, Opal by Jack Stover. Like animated, but it's like the plot twist, so good. Or like, I Heard It Too is also really good. I could go on and on about short films. I think we need to do an episode on short films.
I'm
with
down.
like short songs or something.
Yeah.
I think they go pretty hard.
Very down.
That was. I feel like we flew through that playlist.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Right on time.
Right on time, too.
All right. Well,
thank you guys for joining in. I hope you weren't expecting to listen to the music, because it was just us talking the entire time.
yeah.
I hope you learned something. I hope we didn't spoil something for you.
And if we did, that's our bad.
And if we did, send your complaints to our Instagram account, and also follow it while you're up there.
Yeah.
V&TRS_WQAQ. Once again, this has been Video in the Radio Star with Taylor Nicholson.
And Regan Jackson.
Thank you so much. Make sure to tune in next week, same time, same place. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.